really have a choice.
Yeah, not a perfect way to start a Monday.
Yeah, love Milo's wardrobe in the background. He's decided to show us all the drips, all the different outfits.
And the solar player towards the palace decides to walk in towards the ramp there. This might be the perfect bait setup here for Plopsky as he was sitting ready and waiting in towards Sandwich. But these Glocks, even mid to long range, are still doing all the damage versus the USPs. Lumi dinked up. He's going to have to reposition completely. smooya waiting to see if anybody's going to rear its head up the connector. And Sapik begins to walk a little bit closer. smooya is just going to be so ready, and that's as easy as you like. 1 versus 1 though. Lumi still has an opportunity, but he needs the instant headshot with the kit. He's just going to stick it. It's not actually planted for smooya. Lumi's just going to keep his head down and hope that smooya doesn't push him, and there just is not enough time. smooya probably can't quite believe it, and Lumi might get the kill on top of it as well. He does. What a perfect way to start the pistol for the Swedes.
Spotted the gun barrel, they know.
This is where it definitely gets scary. Easily clear him out. Yes, they are. But he still manages to come away with one. redstar going to trade him out at least. And ITB, they're on this B bomb site. A lot of damage done, but not to the remaining players. So Metizport are going to move into position. No kits in play right now. Maybe one dropped on the site that they're going to have to pick up and get a little bit closer to flash in towards the market. Maybe keoz waiting for his chance to strike. They nearly all line up for him. And Nilo, even though he finds that kill, he's just too low to give this one a further look.
Usually you'd say, okay, that gives away a little bit. It actually doesn't give away anything, right? They've committed to it. You spot out that rifle from connector, you're just thinking they would run a B stack right now. You're reading into it. You're not reading it right, but you can still find the kills regardless. keoz out of palace. Drop the first. sinnopsyy with a second. flatroo makes it the third on the bomb side and into the breach. Keep it clean. Really composed stuff.
You know, you're just going to see the smoke go up and then realize maybe this one is going to be difficult to get on into. Especially with Sapik getting rid of the only HE. Actually,
failed the stair smoke.
Yeah, no stair smoke, which is a little bit of an issue. Plopsky is already taking care of one. And, well, ITB slowly making their way out. They're seeing that smoke in front of them towards the ramp. Beginning to take the space and in towards jungle is where they begin to move. smooya, just one bullet will do for him. Sapik waiting to strike now from jungle as he plays one to get away, which is setting up Lumi for a massive success. All of a sudden everything begins to fall apart here for ITB, and it's keoz left to try and save them, but he can't. Metizport somehow snatched that one away, and I just wonder what actually was the plan there for ITB. Did they not actually throw the stair smoke? Was that the stair smoke over towards the ramp?
They've got a good read.
They've had a lot of time to begin to read into this one now. When they have a lot of time to stop because the hit is about to happen, and you might have the read, but you still need to find the kills with. Eventually the CTs are going to be able to do, but Nilo was just left on the site as his teammates got picked apart all around him. Bomb reacquired. ITB will put it down, and Adam B still yet to register a kill in this game.
The key element there is give sinnopsyy a little bit of time. Just freeze for half a second, let him get closer, get that kill onto the short player.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be an uphill battle for Metizport, but especially if you're only amounting a couple of rounds on your CT side. smooya is just going to be caught off guard completely here from Plopsky, which at least gives Metizport a chance in this situation, but he's trapped between rifles everywhere he looks, doing a really good job of just staying alive for now, but redstar eventually puts him in the dirt. And ITB have all that mid control. Metizport don't really have the info.
Just now the CTs will realize what's going on. Still a lot of pressure on Adam B.
Flash in, Adam B does a lot of damage and comes away with at least a kill, but bomb is going to be planted 13 seconds, and well, ITB are going to be able to get off this site now. Smoke still up towards Con, so they don't see anything, and they take control of CT as well, which is going to be really difficult for Metizport to read into. You might be expecting one, but definitely not the second, especially with that plant right now. Flash goes in as Metizport try and retake it, and sinnopsyy dealt with. redstar's next, and sinnopsyy will just claim both with ease, making that one look as simple as possible for Metizport.
We're out of it. Oh no.
sinnopsyy might be isolated on this bomb side here, and those pistols just going to run them down. They're taking a lot of space. Lumi missing shots in towards the market, and this is where Metizport really are going to be cause problems. ITB are going to get a bomb down, and Metizport, you have a perfect opportunity, don't you, to pick up a round, and all of a sudden these pistols cause you a massive headache. But there's still a chance at life, especially with Plopsky moving into strike like that. smooya waiting to strike from the bench. They don't know about him just yet. Time is definitely ticking. sinnopsyy now holding for the cross as the rifles begin to make their way in, and just the perfect distraction, the perfect play off each other. And ITB, they will claim their 6th round.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a headshot, by the way. Did the Opera just spot him, fire a shot, and then move?
Yeah, he was... I think it was a mixture of both players kind of really moving. I don't believe sinnopsyy kind of stopped there. I think he was just continuing to kind of walk forward, but maybe panicked a little bit by the shot. Well, the bomb site not going to be panicked whatsoever right now by this situation. Plopsky doing a pretty decent job. He's out of ammo in his primary, but somehow he's still standing, and somehow ITB are still going as well. Making their way out onto the site. smooya with that AWP trying to really rescue this round from falling into the hands of Metizport. And be and YaLLa already so quickly in position up short, and ITB, they just freeze, don't make any noise. They begin to look for a few more kills, and YaLLa, that was his chance, but smooya, he's going to be able to snatch that one away. And Adam B, still unbeknownst to ITB, but eventually you're going to have to put this bomb down.
He's playing this one really well, Adam B, right now. He realizes the bomb is still dropped. They need to get it to go for the bomb plan, and because of how late he's going to be, they're probably not going to be suspecting short. smooya, now knows. Tag is going to go down. smooya's still sticking the bomb plan, though, and he's going to be able to get it. That's absolutely crazy. redstar now can peek from the apartments, played to absolute perfection between smooya and redstar, and you can see the smiles on there. Of course, he's going to be happy with this one. He doesn't believe how they've just won it. Right. Yeah. Gotta keep that instrument intact. Well, keeping those pistols intact. 8-4 into the breach, and okay. Those USPs are singing. They are singing, and sinnopsyy is the loudest of them. Oh, look at this man go. He's got an 0-4. Leave one for the rest of them, man.
It's just about how much damage he can really do in this round. How many pieces of armor can he probably take away? And the answer is just simply none. 4 are gonna survive. This is gonna be lovely for ITB.
Towards the ramp, he's gonna hear all the Yuto. Into the breach are gonna be on high alert. smooya's realizing what's going on.
sinnopsyy put down 2 with these. smooya is yet to be tested, but eventually when he peaks, he's going to be taken down. There's a rifle for YaLLa to begin to play around with. flatroo trying to take a little bit of space and get in before this bomb is going to be planted, and the same with keoz, but it's worth absolutely nothing because Metizport, they've just stolen that one away. And ITB, I mean,
He's just jumped under, by the way.
sinnopsyy might be able to find this kill here onto sinnopsyy. Bomb is going to be planted. Still know that there's a player towards top middle who's doing a lot of damage right now. Plopsky trying to just pick off these pistols one by one. And smooya, his sight's set on saving, but Metizport are never going to let that happen. And this is the way back for the Swedes right now.
Yeah, it is. As we said, out of the last 5 maps that Into the Breach have played on Mirage, didn't have Mirage, this is the first step towards making them uncomfortable.
A really good flash. Both players completely blinded towards the ramp, and sinnopsyy is just going to clean up both of them. Perfect way to retaliate for ITB. Have to be invested on the last few times, the last few outings, but looks like you're not going to be bested here unless Plopsky can say something about it. redstar might be able to catch the timing, just pushing through that smoke, and yeah, Plopsky just completely overwhelmed by the amount of presence. And YaLLa doesn't realise it, but he's been slowly hunted down by sinnopsyy, who's going to claim his third. The IGL really leading by example in this game for ITB.
Yeah, he really is, and I think it was a, what, 8, 9 kills going into that second half. He's been on high alert so far on the CT side. A big round from redstar though, and this is one of the things that you're gonna start noticing.
Didn't stand a chance, Plopsky, who was trying to show a little bit of presence over towards middle, and Metizport with a really good reaction out towards A, seeing that heavy presence over towards middle. It's going to entice him just to spring out onto this A bomb site, and they've got control of it now. Lack of util, redstar burning up, waiting for that Molotov to be extinguished, and Metizport decide to slow it down for a moment. Sapik not yet helping out YaLLa, who is just staying alive for now. But redstar, he's inching closer to him, and keoz drops him. This is where ITB now surely realise that they were waiting for something, looking towards connector. Sapik still standing alone, and redstar not moving an inch, trying to cross away safely. Might be able to catch a timing to get all the way over, but Sapik
might not read into that CT position. redstar was back default. He might have crossed Palace, Ram, Tetris, Sandwich, Ninja. He's got no idea CT is even a possibility. If he makes one step, he's a dead man, and he's going to take his time, surely, but he's running now 20 seconds on the timer, and now that he's heard that smoke, redstar realizes he's just outplayed him. He can just wait for Sapik to get the bump and try and go for a bomb plant. He doesn't need to peek.
Sapik's collected the bomb. He's brought it all the way back, and there it is. redstar played it to perfection right there. Sapik just the one angle that he completely overlooked, but for Metizport really to dwell on as they begin to make their way out here. keoz should be able to find the player in towards Con, but he's sat in the smoke, and Sapik somehow comes away with that kill. redstar still up close. That trade needed here from Lumi. 20 seconds. sinnopsyy sat on the site, and he's yet to be spotted here. Lumi's the man with the bomb. sinnopsyy's just going to take him down. smooya is there to assist, and Sapik, now tagged down low, begins to inch closer. Spots out smooya, putting the upper under a lot of pressure. Over onto the pistol there. The jump is not going to do Sapik any favours whatsoever, and neither is smooya. ITB get on to 12.
And redstar in towards jungle, ready to rotate kitchen straight away.
And one of the players sitting ready and waiting with an AWP. smooya puts YaLLa into the ground straight away, and these pistols already getting picked apart. They won't even make it out of the apartments. They definitely will not make it out of Mirage. And exactly how ITB drew it up in their minds. They take that one really simply.
This could set up things really nicely, but look at the wrap. 3 players making their way around the world in towards that long position. And it all comes down to the first fight. If you're able to get that kill onto keoz instantly, this could really open things up for you. So comes in, there's the play. smooya with the first, keoz with a second, and the defense is just standing so strong for Into the Breach right now. Nilo's the one man left, and he has all to do. 1 versus 4, tapping away. Bomb drop towards the back of the bomb site, so even if he wanted to fall back, it wouldn't really be an option, would it? Doing a little bit of chip damage, finally able to find the first, but he's already so low on HP, only 24, and it's going to be the headshot from keoz. A great pistol round coming in from Into the Breach, a double for keoz. fnatic goes down, and this is going to create a little bit of an opening. Slowly but surely, making their way up banana. There goes the flash over. B play coming in. A lot of util damage being done though, and redstar will drop the first one. Sapik is the ground running. Tap on the bomb, just trying to bait the peaks though. Can't go for the plant yet. Now they could. Found the first kill. Plopsky's Mac 10 is thinking about challenging through, but this becomes a really difficult retake to pull off if you're Into the Breach. You have the M4 of keoz, 2 SMGs, no kid though, and util is really light. Just 1 flash left. You need those kills to be perfect. You need to win the fights really rapidly, and they might be thinking about calling this one off. It feels like too big of a risk right now. keoz gets 1. Refrag in place. Metizport have already secured a round. The question here is if they're going to allow Into the Breach to run away with those guns. They surely don't want that to happen. That's a big find from Plopsky. Refract comes in from the MP9 of Nilo, and every single one of Into the Breach's players gets dropped. Or in front of the PC. Even if you're just watching, even if you're not playing. But yeah, now is the first time we've seen Metizport get 3 in a row so far in the series. Is the first time we're going to see them establish some level of comfort. It all comes down to the first buy round, though. If you're able to pick this one up as well, that would make it even easier. And that's a great way to open things up. Boost on top. sinnopsyy caught with his pants down, and that's going to leave poor old redstar all alone. He's got a little bit of util to try and delay, but needs to deploy that as quickly as possible. The D's are completely disrespecting this smoke. Onto the bomb side they go. A little bit of damage being dealt, but into the breach right now, they need a kill. Damage is not going to be good enough. They're completely locked out of the bomb side, and the call for a save might be coming in any moment now. Regardless of kills clearing out second middle, being in a good position for a potential flank in towards Banana, this should be the save. It doesn't come to say that, you know, this entire map is going to go under the domination of Metizport. It might, but it's not guaranteed. Regardless, really got rolling on Mirage, but Inferno's going to be different. Again, player on top of the boost. sinnopsyy spotted, but there still is one more nearby. Nate is going to land flush right on top of them. A lot of util damage being done right now. And that's a double opening. sinnopsyy is going to get both of them. Finally, flatroo is going to get dropped, but this is looking much better. Timing from Nilo. Absolutely impeccable kills. Caught looking the wrong way. And again, the reaction is just going to be so quick. smooya's on the other side of the smoke. Flash is going to catch him. Still able to get one, but the refract is good enough. Bomb side secured. Should be able to cross and get the bomb plant. The problem here is redstar's got a long range fight with an MP9, and sinnopsyy's low on HP with the M4. So you might need sinnopsyy to be able to win the first fight if you want redstar to actually have a say in the matter. There goes the util. Player towards the back of the side spotted. Headshot is perfect for Lumi. And there's no way they're letting sinnopsyy out of here. Nilo with another one. This is such a perfect start for Metizport. They keep getting the rounds on the board. T seem to be reading into this one really nicely, though. They've just left Nilo all alone in towards that apartment's position. Mid-peak is dangerous, though. Nilo gets the one. Adam B with another. That might bait him into an A play. smooya's still here. smooya's still here with the rifle. There's the first. He's going to fall back, but do you believe there's going to be 2 more to back him up? This is the big question. Scaling up short. Flash goes eyes. Going to delay for a little bit. smooya might have needed a kill. Keoz going absolutely nuclear towards the back of the bomb side, though. And the bait works out wonders into the breach. Just trap you. And that's one of the big issues when it comes down to a map like Inferno. You just need so much util. It's so difficult to build up that money on the CT side that oftentimes you're just going to feel pressured over. Might have to stay on the rifle for pretty much the entire half, especially if you're just exchanging rounds. This one doesn't look too bad, and this time the boost is not really going to grant you anything. redstar's just one step ahead, and they're going to regress. Still 3 people here. Flash goes high. They're ahead of the Plano. redstar with a second. Might need a third, but smooya's there for the rescue. It's a nice little double from the Oper on the M4. Still a dangerous one, though. smooya's walking away. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Keoz. There's the jiggle. Spots them out. Needs to disengage. Flash to slow them down. Keoz still needs to find a kill in towards short. Forced to go for a fight. Adam B will hit the ground running, and Flash was already in there. Low HP. Keoz is just mowing them down right now, and Keoz is an absolute demon. He does it all alone. And that's going to leave Lumi in a 1 versus 5, but this is absolutely impossible to even think about. What a multi-kill from Keoz, and you can see the smiles on the faces. flatroo does not believe it. Gold coming in from Keoz, gets forced out of the apartments. We're going to see it on the replay as well. That position in towards short from the barrel, so incredibly difficult to clear out when you're going out of the apartments. That's going to make life a whole lot easier for Into the Breach. It's usually how things go. If your anchor and supportive player is 12-5, then you must be doing something right. I mean, he's probably not the one that you want to be 12-5, but hey, guess it's difficult to lose when that's happening. And Into the Breach are still dominating in towards Banana. This time it's smooya. Now you have a bit of an alarm if you're Metizport. You know they've started with the 3-man setup in towards the B bomb side. Issue is, you just lose those 2 fights. You don't gain anything. You need to react in towards A. That's exactly what's going on. Nilo not gonna catch anyone by surprise this time around. Double nade. Gonna land flush. Angle is good from Keoz. This time it's just good for the first, but flatroo towards the back. There's the first. There's the second. A defense stands tall. Into the Breach, putting on a masterclass, a clinic. Especially if that 1T going for the long fight was able to get that first kill. It would have created an opening, but now it's just a one-dimensional attack. into the breach. Have everyone in towards that B bomb side. smooya towards the back of the side. Orb drops the first one through the smoke. Goes redstar. He's good for 1. And that should be all she rolled into the breach, getting 7 on the board. And it's smooya with the double. A masterclass of a performance on that CT side. Needed a little bit of time to get warmed up on Inferno, but they get 7 in the end. And now you're going to start scratching your heads if you're on Metizport's side. So this could be a really big result. B-play coming in. Defensive smoke still not going to stop them, but it's going to make it a little bit scrappier. Now they need to jump through. The flashes up and past, and Nilo's going to be able to drop a triple. Plopsky with a double. That B defense looking incredibly. And they will try and take that space in towards Banana, but a little bit later on. Waiting out the initial wave of Uto. sinnopsyy ready for the remolly. Has to be careful though. The push is coming in. There's the fight. sinnopsyy finds the first one. Flash goes high. Plopsky gets the kill, but the refract is absolutely perfect from smooya. And that's where you need to slow it down if you're into the breach. This is where you want to make sure you convert this round. This is a great opportunity. Lumi gonna go looking with the AVP. Not ready for the first player in towards the boiler. Adam-B gets the kill. redstar's already up close and personal though. And this round was played to absolute perfection from into the breach. This is going to be 8 on the T side. They should be able to monster up somewhat of an investment. And actually, it was the 1400. Yeah, so keoz bringing in the pace. Out long he goes. And Nilo, any moment now, is going to get smoked off. And now it's all about whether Nilo realizes keoz going through the smoke is a possibility there. Molotov going deep. They're trying to fake it into a bit of a B split, but it's actually wrapping towards the A bomb side, and that's a big find. keoz drops Nilo. Adam-B though makes it a double. Lumi from the back of the bomb side. And Metizport somehow are able to control the situation, somehow able to fight back. It was all about that aggressive play through the smoke from Adam-B, realizing that was way too uncomfortable there to just stay still and wait for the ITB players to peek into you. It's still not an impossible, but highly unlikely one to pull off. redstar gets the first. Flash was really good to set him up for it. Maybe if he gets a second out of it, there could have been a conversation, but smoke will fail for smooya. 2 players spotted.
What a day,
All
man.
good?
What a day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, in case you were wondering, ladies and gents, I didn't just decide to go on a full-on monologue ramble for welcome. And a great game from keoz so far. And smooya.
It's looking likely. Nice shot from smooya.
There you go.
Ooh. Opening things up, and this is really going to put pressure on the pit setup, but it's a pretty decent setup to be fair, and you've got the rifles as well that you can maybe put to good use. And as I said, Adam-B gets taken down. This just becomes an impossible scenario for the mini pit player, and he still manages to come away with 1. smooya in the meantime, I mean, he takes down Sapik, but
Pretty cheaply as well, but at least we win. And that's an OP given away. If Plopsky manages to stay alive, which I think he will.
it should be alright.
Yeah, it really is. You still have that 1 player in towards middle though, so as much as you're making it feel like you're in a rush, you really are not. Minute 15. You can still slow things down. You can still wait for the CTs to go looking, but there goes the regression. There goes the flash. Just Sapik good for a double, and that's absolutely massive. Plopsky on the recovered O, but that's going to give it away. And now it's all about whether keoz can find out 1 kill. Is that 1 player on the pistol? Adam-B could make the difference, and there goes the headshot. That should be the round. That should be curtains, unless redstar's got a spectacular 1 versus 3 for us.
Gonna give him an opportunity to take down Nilo, but still, with the position here, surely a refrag is a massive possibility. You see the offer, and that's just pulling your attention away. Pistol is going to do the majority of the damage, but it's the op to seal it. And the way things were going, ITB were definitely not expecting to see a map 3, but Metizport now 1 round
goodness.
in the lead, have a great opportunity at it. As I say it, the pistols begin to sing, they strike in unison, and that A bomb site now
You gotta save.
under T's control. I think you have to.
You really have to save. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to. You know they're just pistols. You know they don't have the util, but you can't afford to go for that retake and for it to be unsuccessful. They're still going for it though.
Oh, if you go for it, this one has to stick, but you need to find a kill. Molly forces a few players out of position here as the CTs begin to swing on in and take everybody down. They need to get on this defuse right now, and it's all down to smooya trying to save the day, spotting out both players. The op still yet waiting to strike. smooya gets him off the bomb, and now it's just a straight up 1v1. He knows he is not on it. Lumi's gonna tap it, but it's just not enough. smooya playing this one to perfection, and Lumi does not have the time. ITB, they just snatched that one from under Metisport's nose.
Yeah, and that's such a big hit to take. This is nearly impossible to recover from. Look at some of those shots. Look at the Digos just raining superior. That was absolutely filthy from sinnopsyy. And that's the reason we're saying it's too risky to go for it. I mean, yeah, it's 3 versus 4. Yeah, obviously you have the util, you have the weaponry advantage, you have a little bit of util as well, but all that it took was smooya to get 1 kill.
Seconds. He gets to walk on through. He's got a perfect timing. YaLLa had his nades out. And that just puts so much pressure on the A bomb side right now. sinnopsyy's just hitting heads every single place he goes. Lumi trying to be the last line of defense on that A bomb side, but even he is not enough, as sinnopsyy is just ripping heads out of the server, and Metizport simply do not stand a chance.
Plopsky, if they get it out of there, they're gonna have no guns whatsoever. By the looks of things though, he should be able to dodge them. He should be able to stay alive.
Metizport retaliate by taking this banana control, get Sapik into a really aggressive position, but they need to be a small bit cautious. Sapik decides to step one more step further. Redstar will be waiting. It's just an easy and simple kill, as straightforward as you like in these rounds. Adam B, he's just time to walk on in, and yeah, shadow advantage just given away to keoz. ITB, they're just waiting for Metizport to walk into their crosshairs right now, and Metizport, quite simply, are obliging.
Yeah, they are, and look at that. keoz doesn't really know what hit him there. Is the bomb running back? I think it is, but the steps are going to be heard. They're actually splitting B right now, but the CTs are too far away. They count us as Plopsky. He's going to be all alone.
Plopsky versus the world right now, and he doesn't know which way to look, and he's just going to be wrapped upon from behind, taken down with ease. smooya now holding the flank as YaLLa gets tagged on the way up, and Metizport surely running out of chances, running out of opportunities, and just running out of players. YaLLa falls, fnatic trying to seal it, and ITB nearly have it done, but they need to put that final nail in the coffin, and it's smooya to seal it. ITB, a 2-0 versus Metizport. They will move forward. They are going against fnatic in the very next round, Ted, but they look damn impressive today.
Yeah, they really did, right? We got exactly what we wanted to get from Into the Breach. We got a little bit of comfortability, we got certainty, and now it feels like this project is just starting to get the ball rolling. And you know what's the fun part about all of this? It didn't feel like Metizport played an awful game of counter.